We've all been there, right? You walk into a coffee shop, an airport, a hotel, and the first thing you do is scan for that free Wi-Fi signal. It's just automatic. But that convenience, well, it comes with a hidden cost. And to see what I mean, let's just dive right into a story that might sound a little too familiar.
This single sentence, man, it's just chilling. It's the punchline to an absolute nightmare. This is what happens when that digital convenience we all just take for granted completely turns against us. And it all starts with a simple, tiny mistake you wouldn't even notice.
Okay, so picture this. You've just gotten off a long flight, you are completely exhausted, you finally check into your hotel, you drop your bags, pull out your laptop, and all you want to do is connect. You know, check a few emails, maybe peek at your bank account to see how your travel budget's holding up, and then just crash for the night. That's exactly what our traveler in this story did. And just look how fast this whole thing goes down. It's 9 p.m., our traveler checks in. Just 5 minutes later, they make one tiny little mistake, connecting to Good Night In with a capital N instead of the real one, which has a lowercase n. They enter their login info, check their bank account, and think nothing of it. 2 days later, boom, their checking account is completely empty.
So what in the world actually happened there? I mean, how can a single letter in a Wi-Fi name possibly lead to an empty bank account? This is where we get into the really spooky stuff, the invisible threats that are literally floating in the air all around us in public spaces.
And this is a fantastic way to think about it. Public Wi-Fi is kind of like foraging for mushrooms in the wild. You know, some of them are perfectly safe. They give you exactly what you need. But others, which look almost identical to the safe ones, well, they're poisonous. And to your phone, they look exactly the same. It can't tell the difference. It just sees a signal and wants to connect.
And that poison mushroom has a technical name. It's called an evil twin attack. It's actually pretty simple. A hacker just sets up their own Wi-Fi hotspot with a name that's almost identical to the real one, like Good Night In. The moment you connect, you're not connecting to the internet through the hotel anymore. No, you are connecting directly to the hacker's device.
So once you're on that evil twin network, the hacker basically becomes your own personal postman. This is what's known as a man-in-the-middle attack. Every single piece of data you send, your passwords, your bank info, your private emails, it's like you're sending it all on an open postcard. They can read it, they can copy it, they can even change it before sending it along, and you would never, ever know they were there.
Now, here's the really crucial part. This isn't some rare one-in-a-million problem. A staggering 87% of public Wi-Fi networks have absolutely zero encryption. That means the vast majority of those free networks you see are, by default, sending all your data out as open postcards for anyone to read.
Okay, so right now you might be thinking, well, I'm pretty careful, I probably wouldn't fall for that. But here's the scary part. There's a feature on your very own phone, one designed for convenience, that might be doing the hacker's work for them. So let's move on and see how the device that's in your pocket right now can actually betray you.
I know, that sounds pretty harsh, doesn't it? But it is fundamentally true. Thanks to a really common setting, we've basically taught our phones to just trustingly connect to any network they recognize without asking a single question. It is a massive security risk, and it's masquerading as a simple convenience.
So here's how this works. That auto-join feature, it means your phone keeps this long list of every network you've ever used. As you're walking around, your phone is constantly shouting out, "Hey, is airport free Wi-Fi here? Anybody seen coffee shop _ guest?" And all a hacker has to do is set up their device to listen for those shouts and reply, "Yep, I'm the network you're looking for, connect to me." And just like that, your phone connects, automatically, often without you ever even taking it out of your pocket.
Okay, that was a lot of doom and gloom, I know. But here's the good news. You have all the power to stop this from ever happening to you. Taking back control is actually surprisingly simple, so let's turn away from the problem and focus on the solution with a really clear 3-step defense plan.
This is it. This is the most important part of this whole explainer. Step 1, verify. Before you connect to anything, walk up to an employee and ask for the exact official network name. Step 2, kill auto-join. Seriously, go into your settings right now and turn it off for public networks. Make your phone ask for your permission every single time. And step 3, use a shield. If you're doing anything sensitive like banking, just use your cellular data. And if you absolutely have to use public Wi-Fi, use a good VPN. That's a virtual private network. It acts like an armored, encrypted tunnel for all your internet traffic.
To wrap this all up, I want to leave you with a really powerful mindset shift. It's one simple rule that I promise will change how you look at free Wi-Fi forever. This
analogy is just perfect, isn't it? From now on, treat public Wi-Fi exactly like a public restroom. You use it if you really have to, you get in and you get out as fast as you can, and you would never do your sensitive business there. It's a simple rule, but it puts all these risks into a really clear perspective.
And just to really drive this home, let's bust a few common myths that give us this false sense of security. Thinking, oh, the site has that little HTTPS padlock, so I'm safe? Nope, hackers can strip that away. Or the Wi-Fi has a password. Well, yeah, so does a hacker sitting in the corner. And my favorite? I'm boring. Nobody wants my data. Oh, they don't want your diary. They want your email so they can reset your bank password. They want your accounts.
So really, it all boils down to this one question. Is that tiny bit of convenience you get from automatically joining a free network, is it really worth risking your entire digital life? After seeing how easily and how quickly things can go wrong, I think the answer has to be a pretty clear no way. And that is the final, most crucial point. The power to protect yourself isn't in some expensive, complicated software. It's already in your hands. It's right there in your phone settings. All you have to do is use it. Secure your settings and you secure your life.